Top 20 Erika Toda Films and Dramas. We gathered and analyzed review data from Japanese platforms across the internet to create a data-driven ranking of the films and dramas viewers love most. Tell us your favorite in the comments. Let's get started. Number 20. Released in 2010, earning 5,104 points. Liar Game: The Final Stage. The grand finale of the Liar Game tournament puts 50 billion yen on the line in a showdown called the Garden of Eden, where players simply vote on colored apples, yet the psychological warfare runs brutally deep. Erika Toda plays the relentlessly honest protagonist who refuses to accept that betrayal is inevitable, fighting to find a path where everyone wins. A conviction so pure that audiences can barely believe a person like her exists. Then a mysterious powerhouse known only as X enters the game, and all bets are off. Even newcomers to the series will be hooked right to the final move. That's number 20, Liar Game: The Final Stage. Number 19. Released in 2019, earning 5,498 points. First Supper. When a father passes away, his widow doesn't bring catered food to the wake. She brings fried eggs. For this blended family of 5, each homemade dish she serves unlocks a buried memory, gently raising the question of what it truly means to become family when you share no blood. Erika Toda plays the eldest daughter, and audiences have been especially moved by her raw emotional scenes. Her tearful outbursts in particular stand out as some of the film's most powerful moments. Then, late in the story, a new arrival surfaces long-held secrets and unspoken truths. That's number 19, First Supper. Number 18. Released in 2019, earning 5,662 points. Machida's World. He's hopeless at school, clumsy at sports, and easy to overlook. But when it comes to loving people, this high school boy has a gift like no one else. He can't walk past someone in need, and his pure-hearted kindness quietly transforms everyone around him. That all gets complicated when he meets a classmate who wants nothing to do with people, and for the first time, he feels something he simply can't name. Sweet, funny, and genuinely moving, the film surrounds its 2 newcomer leads with a stellar supporting cast, including Erika Toda, and saves a surprising fantasy twist for the final stretch. That's number 18, Machida's World. Number 17. First aired in 2021, earning 5,704 points. Hakozume tilde Fight Police Box Women tilde. Forget gritty detectives. This one follows 2 female beat cops whose everyday duties are played for big laughs without ever losing sight of the real weight of the job. The first half keeps the energy high with razor-sharp comedy, but as the story deepens, a hidden secret in the senior officer's past pulls the show somewhere far more unexpected. Erika Toda's portrayal of the senior cop, warm, earnest, and quietly magnetic, drew particular praise from audiences. No romance subplot, just a genuinely funny and surprisingly moving buddy dynamic that resonated across generations. That's number 17. Hakozume tilde Fight Police Box Women tilde. Number 16. Released in 2017, earning 5,937 points. Master of Infinity. A legendary swordsman, once feared for his ferocity, is granted immortality by a mysterious old woman condemned to wander through centuries unable to die. When a young girl whose parents were taken by a ruthless group of swordsmen begs him for help, he sees the ghost of his lost sister in her eyes and agrees to be her protector. No matter how many times he falls, he rises again and throws himself into brutal, unrelenting combat to keep her safe. Erika Toda plays the girl with striking action chops and a magnetic screen presence that audiences couldn't take their eyes off. That's number 16, Master of Infinity. Number 15. First aired in 2018, earning 6,409 points. Great Love tilde With You Who Will Forget Me. A young female doctor, diagnosed with early-onset Alzheimer's, crosses paths with a former novelist, and the two share a love story that unfolds over 10 extraordinary years. Erika Toda delivers a deeply nuanced performance as her characters' memories quietly slip away, and audiences have responded with overwhelming praise. The series explores the heartbreak of being forgotten by someone you love, yet never loses sight of the beauty and strength that love itself carries. Heavy in theme, but far from hopeless. That's number 15. Great Love Tilda with You Who Will Forget Me. Number 14. Released in 2015, earning 6,684 points. The day before Japan's defeat. August 1945. As Japan faces the impossible choice between surrender and a final suicidal stand, a desperate behind-the-scenes battle unfolds. Cabinet meetings erupt in chaos, the atomic bombings accelerate the crisis, and a group of young military officers push toward an outright coup. Audiences have been deeply moved by the lead actor's portrayal of the emperor, wise, gentle, and anguished, and by the equally human, conflicted army minister brought to life by another standout performance. History class never told this story. That's number 14, The Day Before Japan's Defeat. Number 13. Released in 2015, earning 6,883 points. Lies Grow. April Fool's Day, the one day of the year you can lie and get away with it. This ensemble comedy follows 27 wildly different characters across a single eventful 24 hours, their separate stories secretly weaving together in ways nobody sees coming. Erika Toda plays a socially anxious cleaner who hides her whole personality behind a shy exterior, and audiences loved her fearless, all-in performance. The script is full of clever tricks. Funny one moment, quietly moving the next. And when every lie finally collides in the climax, the payoff is both surprising and genuinely touching. That's number 13. Lies Grow. Number 12. Released in 2006, earning 7,302 points. Death Note, Last Name. A second Death Note falls to Earth, and the pop idol who picks it up becomes a dangerous new Kira, reaching out to join forces with the original. Erika Toda's performance as this second Kira was a breakout role, winning audiences over with her charm and fierce determination. Meanwhile, the cat-and-mouse battle between the original Kira and the mysterious Detective L grows even more complex, with the Shinigami adding another layer of intrigue. Racing toward an ending that diverges boldly from the manga, this sequel keeps you guessing right up to the final moment. That's number 12. Death Note, Last Name. Number 11. First aired in 2021, earning 7,347 points. The Story of Our House. What happens when a pro wrestler has to move back home to care for his father, a living national treasure of traditional no theater? This family drama tackles eldercare, inheritance, and the pressure of carrying on a centuries-old art form, all with surprising warmth and humor. Erika Toda's role drew particular praise from viewers, who loved her dynamic with the lead. Written by Kudo Konkuro, it knows exactly when to make you laugh and when to quietly break your heart, and the finale lands in a way nobody sees coming. That's number 11, The Story of Our House. Number 10. First aired in 2008, earning 7,450 points. Meteor's Fate. Three young siblings watch helplessly as their parents are taken from them one tragic night, and that moment sets them on a decades-long quest for justice. Now adults, they scrape by as con artists while quietly hunting the killer. The unlikely creative pairing of novelist Keigo Higashino and screenwriter Kankuro Kudo delivers something genuinely rare, a revenge thriller laced with unexpected humor and real heart. Erika Toda plays the younger sister, the emotional anchor of the trio, and her warmth won over audiences everywhere. Tension builds with every twist, and the finale hits like a gut punch. That's number 10, Meteor's Fate. Number 9. Released in 2015, earning 7,601 points. Pre-Monitor. A masked figure wearing a newspaper hood starts posting videos online, publicly threatening to deliver justice to those who slip through the law's fingers. Erika Toda plays a sharp-tongued cybercrimes detective who commands her older subordinates with an icy confidence, a performance that divided audiences. What begins as a cat-and-mouse thriller gradually reveals something deeper. The vigilante isn't working alone, and the men behind the mask are bound together by exploitation, precarious work, and quiet desperation. It's a social thriller with a gut punch of an ending. That's number 9. Pre-Monitor. Number 8. Released in 2006, earning 7,727 points. Death Note. A notebook that can take anyone's life just by writing their name, and a brilliant college student who picks it up and decides to play God, putting criminals on trial by his own hand. As his sense of justice twists into something far darker, the film quietly asks where justice ends and madness begins. Pitted against him is a genius detective who dismantles each move with cold logic and eerie precision, and the actor's performance has drawn near universal praise. Erika Toda's portrayal of the devoted, visually striking follower was also a fan favorite, cementing this as one of the most celebrated manga adaptations ever made. That's number 8, Death Note. Number 7. First aired in 2026, earning 8,413 points. Reboot. A kind-hearted pastry chef is forced to assume the identity of a rough-edged detective who has just lost his life, all to uncover the truth behind his wife's death. The premise sounds outlandish, but the show carries a genuinely weighty theme. Can a shattered life ever be rebuilt? Clever foreshadowing in the early episodes gives way to a string of jaw-dropping twists, with viewers saying they couldn't predict a single turn. Erika Toda plays a sharp, composed accountant, and her quiet yet steely performance brings an intellectual calm to the story, earning high praise from audiences. That's number 7, Reboot. Number 6. Released in 2011, earning 8,774 points. A one-way 15-minute miracle on the Hankyu Railway. Set on a short local train line connecting 2 towns in Hyogo, this warm ensemble drama follows strangers whose lives quietly intersect during a single 15-minute ride. A woman nursing a broken heart, a college student trapped in an abusive relationship, an elderly widow struggling with family, each carries a private burden into the same carriage. Erika Toda's performance as the troubled college student earned particular praise, and her late scene with the heartbroken office worker has become one of the film's most memorable moments. Small exchanges, fleeting glances, and somehow, these strangers end up gently pushing each other forward. That's number 6, a one-way 15-minute miracle on the Hankyu Railway. Number 5. First aired in 2026, earning 8,875 points. It Falls into Hell. This biographical drama traces the wild, sprawling life of Japan's most feared fortune teller, a woman who clawed her way up from post-war ruins to rule the Ginza nightclub scene, then conquered television and publishing alike, even landing a Guinness World Record. But behind the glory lurks a darker story, ties to the criminal underworld and allegations of psychic fraud. Erika Toda sidesteps any surface resemblance and instead channels the subject's raw charisma, bottomless ambition, and hidden fragility. And audiences say the transformation is so complete, they simply stopped seeing the actress. A Rashomon-style structure keeps the truth permanently out of reach. That's number 5. It Falls into Hell. Number 4. First aired in 2010, earning 8,961 points. Spec Tilde Public Security Division, Metropolitan Police Department, Public Security Division 5, Case Department in charge of special responses to unknown incidents Tilde. Set inside a shadowy division of Tokyo's Metropolitan Police, this crime thriller follows investigators taking on bizarre cases involving people with superhuman abilities, so-called specs. Erika Toda lights up the screen as the lead detective, blending sharp comedy with genuine tension in a way that keeps you hooked, episode after episode. The story builds relentlessly toward its finale, piling on twists and an eerie, grounded atmosphere that makes the supernatural feel unsettlingly real. It's the kind of show you'll want to rewatch, and probably will. That's number 4. Spec Tilde, Public Security Division, Metropolitan Police Department, Public Security Division 5, Case Department in charge of special responses to unknown incidents Tilde. Number 3. Released in 2023, earning 9,386 points. Fly Me to the Saitama, From Lake Biwa with Love. The leader of the Saitama Liberation Front heads to Wakayama on a wild mission: secure beautiful white sand to build a beach in landlocked Saitama. But he quickly discovers that the Kansai region has its own brutal class rivalries, and a shadowy Osaka-led conspiracy drags the whole country into an epic East-West showdown. The alliance of Shiga, Wakayama, and Nara rising up together is laugh-out-loud hilarious, yet oddly stirring. Erika Toda shows up in a celebrity face-off as a Kobe native, and audiences couldn't stop talking about just how devastatingly powerful she is in the scene. That's number 3. Fly Me to the Saitama, From Lake Biwa with Love. Number 2. Released in 2015, earning 9,568 points. Woman Running and Man Running. Set in late Edo period Japan, this film centers on a temple near Kamakura, the only place where women could legally escape a bad marriage. Each woman who seeks refuge there carries a desperate story, and a broke, aspiring doctor lodging nearby gets caught up in all of it. Erika Toda plays a woman who starts out beaten down and timid, but gradually transforms into someone fiercely capable, and audiences couldn't look away by the time she takes her stand. It's a crowd-pleasing blend of laughter, tears, and humanity that tackles gender inequality with a surprisingly light touch. That's number 2, Woman Running and Man Running. Number 1. Released in 2022, earning 10,211 points. Motherhood. A mother who can't love her daughter, and a daughter desperate to be loved. 2 women recounting the same events, their testimonies quietly drifting apart. When a teenage girl is found dead in her own garden, a twisted chain of love across 3 generations begins to unravel. Based on a novel by Kanai Minato, this is less a conventional thriller than a deep, unsettling meditation on whether maternal love is innate or learned. Erika Toda delivers a hauntingly delicate performance as a woman more bound to her own mother than to her child, and audiences found it impossible to look away. And the number 1 spot goes to Motherhood. Did you find your next film to watch? Thanks so much for watching.